Beep, beep. Dateline Paris, man painting a scene. Nothing surprising about that because that's what Mick Carlson, ta-da, likes to do. You like to go to Europe and paint scenes, do you?
If I could do it every year, I'd do it.
Well, you're doing it this year because, folks, while most of us are thinking about the drudgery of winter, Mick and Lane Closure are going to be heading off to Europe to do what?
Yeah, well, I am going to be writing a book of our journeys, and Mick, the darling, is going to be doing all of the artwork for the book. It's going to be a killer. It's going to be excellent.
Have you always wanted to do this? Just disappear to Europe and write a book?
Oh, yes, and this is my first time going over to the Europe, anywhere in Europe, and so I'm so excited about this. He's been there. He's an old pro at it, so he's going to show me the ropes.
Because he's got the hat.
He's got the hat, yes, to prove it.
It's a lovely hat. But now let's talk about the stuff that you have created in Europe. You've got a couple of scenes right here. Let's start with one of my favorites. Where is this?
Amsterdam.
And this right here, this is typical Europe in my mind, a wonderful garden path. Where's that?
That's in the Netherlands. It's about an hour from Amsterdam.
Wow, so you have got it pretty much wired. You've been to Europe, you've done the painting. You, on the other hand, how long is your book going to be, do you think? Is it going to be a big old fat one?
Like a coffee table book, you know, like Seinfeld's coffee table book.
Right, how great.
So yeah, it's just going to be a little one, something that everybody can just kind of glance through. And it's going to be my feelings of what I'm looking at right then and there, how I feel. I'm going to write it down, jot it down as we go, and then everybody's going to know that feeling of this piece of history.
Boy, I tell you what, that sounds like a great way to spend a couple of months. Hey, what the heck is that? Right in the middle of the interview. Hey, what are you doing, man? We're next door having an interview with Mick Carlson.
Well, Mick Carlson's next door. I'm John Klein. I'm his partner, and I just happened to see this empty store here, and we thought we'd move in for the weekend and open up another gallery.
You're kidding me. The season's almost over, and you're going to open up a new shop just for the weekend?
We're going to open up a photography shop, and we're going to be opening up next year, and we'll have both. We'll put a doorway in between, and we'll just keep expanding.
Any photographers we'd be familiar with?
I'm going to try to get Dan Watson, Randy Pate, and two ladies out of Chicago that are very well.
Excellent. So think about that, folks. Not only do we have the big art blowout here in Saugatuck this weekend, but also a brand new shop never before seen opening up this weekend.
That's right, and it's going to be called John Klein Gallery #2.
Excellente. Back to hammering, sir. Sorry to disturb you. If you want more information about what's happening here in Saugatuck, you can always call the hotline. The number's on the screen, 771-9618. If you want to talk to Mick and Sue, forget it. They're going to Europe. Catch them around December.
All right.
But this weekend.
Yeah, but this weekend,
We'll be
exactly.
there.
I bet your Saugatuck's going to be packed.
I'm sure.
If I was going to title this work of art right here, I think it would call We'll Paint for a Plane Ticket, because the artist, Mick Carlson, is getting set to travel to Europe for what?
We're going to write a book.
Really, we?
Yeah, me and my beautiful lady, Susan Evangelista.
Hey, there she is right over there. So you are the painter, Mick Carlson, but now you are the writer. Have you done much writing?
No, I wrote a children's book, and that's about it. I've always wanted to write, though. And this is going to be an easy write because it's going to be more of a coffee table type book.
Wow, a romantic adventure to Europe. Her doing the writing, Mick doing the painting. But before he can leave, seriously, they got a big deal going on here in Saugatuck at Mick Art and John Klein Gallery, one of 30 galleries in Saugatuck. This is the big weekend for you. You have a lot of folks coming into town to buy art. What sort of art do you have here?
We got it pretty much covered. We got sculptures by John Klein, and I do a wide array of oil paintings, portraits. I do a lot of commission portraits. You know, I'm very eclectic, they tell me.
Hey, is that Elton John?
It is, yes.
Yeah. See, I didn't mean to snap his neck. This is probably the world's biggest fan of Elton John, and you have actually put a couple of paintings into the hand of Sir Elton.
Yes, over the past decade. One in Grand Rapids, which is the last one. Now he can come to my gallery and buy one.
That's actually when I was last in Europe over at Sir Elton's castle. I saw one of your pieces hanging.
Did you?
That's very prominently displayed. Hey, you also have some really cool stuff here. Let's take a trip around the store. You have some really nice paintings, but also smaller renditions of said paintings in the form of computer mouse pads. Great idea there.
Yep. I tell you, those computers are taking over. I don't use one, but I figured other people will, so.
Yeah, so now you are located where?
On Water Street in Saugatuck, Michigan. It's called the John Klein Gallery, and we're located between the gazebo and Coral Gables.
In that big empty space next door. Here's kind of a weird thing. Almost the end of the season, and yet you're opening it up tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day. It's going to be a photography studio?
Yep, the opportunity came up, and we have some talented friends that are photographers, and we're going to Why not?
Hey, plenty of stuff going on right here. Not only is the big sale happening this weekend, but checking for the plane ticket. He's probably already got it bought and paid for, ready to go. And he's taking his sexy soulmate right there, Susan Evangelista. She's going to be penning a book that'll be available when, do you think?
It'll take about a year, I imagine.
Hey.
There's a lot of things to do with that.
Good things take time.
Right.
Folks, if you want more information about what's happening here in Saugatuck at the John Klein Mick Art Gallery, you can always call the hotline. The number's on the screen, 771-9618.
Just about a year.
Yeah. Good luck to them, yeah?
No kidding.